Hello, Mom. This is your oldest daughter, Dona. The one that is standing on the picture. And I would like to connect with you as a part of this work and the co-creation with the channel. Me and my younger sister are very excited to connect with you and to initiate this more conscious connection. Although we are already connected, as you know, that the connection is there and was there already before, and you are just letting yourself awaken to it and to invite it into your everyday life and into your present moment, your awareness of yourself, who you are becoming or want to becoming more of yourself, and we are part of that connection. So we are a few of the children that you have, and one thing that I would like to tell you that is important for me to tell is that with all of the children on the picture and also some others that are connecting to, we all feel as siblings, so we are family energy that you probably are not used to feeling and you didn't experience in the way that we feel together as siblings. There is still deeper bonds that we can create because we are different beings. Although it's not the energy that you wouldn't be able to or capable of creating yourself, but since the humans were awakening or started to awaken more, there is even on Earth still more this connection, even among siblings, although they still can have very good bonds, but more you awaken to your soul and who you are on other levels, this part of you as well, the deeper bonds you can have with also your siblings. So that's why I say that we have a different way of bonding or feeling each other, because we are very deeply aware of each other souls and also who we are as a physical beings. And so this is more of like a general talk for you about how I see us, and also from basically all the other kids and children. I want to relate to you this kind of feeling and would like you to feel into different level of overall energies that we are sharing and having. So this is like invitation to feel into our bones and awaken some part of you that you didn't feel in your family, and learn how you can deepen relationship with yourself, but still also with your siblings as well, because we all always mirror something and teach you ourselves, and we are very happy to share this with you. So this is also like my gift that I am sharing to you and want to bring into this co-creation. I know you were also interested in other things like about me personally, and what I, for example, do, what I'm interested in, and how my days are, and other details like about food and so on and so on. So for me, I see myself as a still quite ordinary person in a way, like my life is normal, as I would say, or how I see it. It's nothing like that I would see as I don't know how to say it, spectacular, but it's still of course out of ordinary like everyone is. But it's very grounded, that's what I'm saying and feeling. That's my experience is very grounded and calm, and I just live my life in a very calm and steady way, like experiencing it with the joy and learning and so on. So I have also a role with the hybrid children and with also your children that are on a picture and my siblings, but I was already being like taught, or I choose that path of being one of the tutors for children myself at a certain stage, and that is why it may seem like my, or how I describe it, it's like my way of living. It's calm, because that is kind of like a state of being that I have with the children. It's, or how it's best to support them, children, and I also enjoy that role. It's being almost like invisible support in a background that you cannot see. It's almost like a, when you imagine your spirit guides, you are not always aware of them, but they are always supporting you, and they are there to help you and guide you and so on. So that is something that is also part of my life, and that's why it may seem on like a direct visible level that my life is very calm and like almost not physically, nothing is happening there or that much, but it still is, because it's very fulfilling, this kind of interactions, and I'm in a stage of my life where I connect deeper with myself and with also these feelings of motherhood. Although I don't have like a children on my own yet, but I am feeling that the time is also coming, and this is part of development of who I am as a woman. So this is part of my journey as well, and I really enjoy it. So sometimes when you are going deeper and deeper into yourself, it can seem like there is not much happening in the external world or what you are doing outside, but it's still very deep and still very meaningful. And of course my life also contains a lot of joy and play with the children and so on. It can be sometimes like my life contains of like always similar type of energy, that is play with the hybrid children, teaching and learning in a cycles in a way. But of course life or every moment is always very unique and different, and in every moment something new and special can be created, so it's never boring really. And so I am more of like a supportive in a supportive role to children, and also in the picture for other children I am there like it's almost like a type of energy when you are getting all the kids like together. It's almost like when there is a dysfunctional family, and then suddenly oldest sibling had to take care of other children, so they partially take a role of also the parent for them. So this is something like I do, but it's natural. It's not that you wouldn't be connecting with them enough, but it's something that is very also helpful for them and for me to be kind of like their second hand, or how to say it. So yeah, for other information that you were interested in, and I know that after what I was saying, they are not so or important compared to what I am saying, but I know that this still can help you to imagine more things or inspire you to spend your time with us in your mind. So definitely you are invited to imagine spending time with us, like or me, preparing food together and enjoying a lot of things, whatever brings you joy. And we are very happy to always feel your imagination, what you would like to experience with us. So it doesn't matter, you can imagine whatever you feel, even if it's like something, for example, we wouldn't normally do, because it's about the energy of like intention behind it, not specific. So definitely if you feel alone or you want to connect with your children and me, with us, then do it in whatever way it feels right for you, and to imagine what you could do with us and play. And then we could inspire you also to share what we like to do or create, and how we could spend time with you, or not just could spend, but sometimes you could pick up what we were already doing together before. So it's partially us telling you or sharing with you, and then when you will be able to pick it up, it's already also remembering, because you know that vibration. So keep your imagination and mind open, and whatever brings you joy, just accept it and feel the joy, and it will help you to open up for more. I personally can eat in general, but like also dense food, like you are eating. But of course, it's what I would choose to eat is always the fresher and the most natural foods that you can grow on earth. For example, that is fruit. I like grapes. There are many types of grapes on the earth, and I really enjoy a few of them or several of them, and how different they can be in a taste, although it's the same fruit. So it's almost like eating different fruits. So it's almost like not just one fruit from me. And so yeah, this is also that we children are also introduced to many things on earth, not just through like a theory or a knowledge, but through experiences themselves. So this is something that children also like to do, is to be introduced to the foods and to try them and so on. So this is something that I sometimes like to introduce into my days and do it also. And sometimes we can do that also together. And so when I do it other times, it is just bringing more connection to you, to me, to my awareness, and I feel more love and loved, and that connection to the earth, not just to you, but in a general, and with the idea of the future. So just eating grapes, for example, it just brings closer that feeling of me being there, and feeling it's almost like a real, that it's just behind the corner. So you can also imagine this with me, like that future that is just very close, and to feel how real it can be, and also remembering those times when we ate them together. So you can see that you can do your meditations or your connection practice in so many different ways, and just eating grapes can be very connecting and opening if you allow yourself to imagine and open up to that imagination of what is possible. And it can be so simple as eating grapes, or many different things that you do daily, and you don't realize that you still can, through such ordinary things, connect with us in such a deep way and joyful way, and us doing it together with you in the near future. So I will leave this message here, because I feel channel is also feeling that this was enough of the energy that is shared, and a lot of ideas, and I feel it also. I could speak to you or share so many different things with you, but I also don't want to overwhelm you too much at the beginning, and you are always invited to speak with me, either through channel or just for yourself in your mind, and we could share still more and more, and awaken still more and more our bond and energy together. And I hope to feel your love and presence, your life and your presence every day with more love, and how real it feels. And you could be healing whatever is still not healed in you properly, because that is important for us to meet one day, to be more whole and to feel healed and be healed, so you can handle our energy, and not just handle, but accept, fulfill yourself with it, and expand even more. So I love you very much, Mom, and we will connect some other time, and definitely in the dreams and other states of consciousness as we already had. I love you very much, and goodbye.